In this video, we are going to see that if you're unable to connect to a particular Wi-Fi or all of the Wi-Fi networks, and it shows this error that whenever you're trying to connect with any Wi-Fi, it says can't connect to this network. So we are going to find a couple of solutions for that. And without further ado, let's get started with this video. So first of all, what you can try is just try to restart your laptop as well as try to restart your router or switch as well, because many of the times it is stuck at specific point where it can't connect to this network. But when you restart or restore all of the networks, especially on your laptop and on your router, it might work automatically. But if you have already tried that, what you can do next is, the first method is just try to forget the password from the specific Wi-Fi that you cannot connect and just try to connect it afterwards again just by entering the password. Hit enter and it should be able to connect. So if this is just a minor problem, it will connect this way. But if not, we will move to the next method. Now the next method is just open up the start menu and just search for device manager. Hit enter and just go to the configuration of the networks. So here's the network adapter. In most of the cases, it might be this Realtek PCI adapter that is different from all the WAN and ExpressVPN networks. So it might be something like this. What you can do is just right click on disable device, click yes, and it will show the disabled device just like that. After that, just right click and enable this device again. It will do a network refresh and that might work for you. So if this works, that's great. But if not, let's move to the next method, and that is run the Windows troubleshooter. So what you can do is just open up the start menu and just click on settings, or you can also search for it. Just click on that and just scroll all the way down to the bottom. And on our left, we are in the home tab, but just let's click on system and scroll all the way down to the bottom. It might say troubleshoot at the end or maybe somewhere in between. So you can find that settings as well. But here in my case, it's right in the middle. Just click on that. Let's click on other troubleshooters and you will get the troubleshooter for all of the functions. But we are having problem with network and internet. So let's run the troubleshooter of that. And what this will do is this will allow you to work on different options based on the recommendations that Windows does. To try to fix the problem, try recommendations in order below. So first of all, just restart the Wi-Fi network adapter. Select restart adapter below, automatically disable and re-enable the network adapter. So what this will do is just you will work on these prompts and recommendations, and it will do the task at the back end automatically. And you can see on the right hand side, it's working on it. Now, after the Windows troubleshooter has done a couple of things, you can just work on each one of them recommendations. So one of them might work for you. In my case, it didn't work, but it might work for you. So the next method is just try to work on CMD. Just open up the CMD and we will do a couple of commands. We will put a couple of commands. Just right click and run as administrator. Click yes. Let me just zoom it a little bit so that you can see everything clearly. So first of all, we have netsh space winsock. Just write that. It's a very simple command. And also after that, we will put a space and just write reset. Hit enter and it says successfully reset the winsock catalog. You must restart the computer in order to complete the reset. But we will do a couple of more configurations before restarting. Now let's write netsh space IP space int space IP space reset space reset log.txt. Write that. Now hit enter and it will do the resetting process and will give you the status as okay for a couple of different functions. And by the way, guys, all of these commands you can find with the description of this video. So just you can simply copy and paste that in the prompts. What you can also do is just run the ipconfig and reset the DNS cache. Let's write ipconfig space /flushdns. Flushdns should be one word without any space. Hit enter and it says successfully flush the DNS resolver cache. And after that, you can just close the CMD from the top or just write exit here at the bottom and it will exit out of the command prompt, and just simply restart your PC to make all of these settings effective. And after that, just try to connect to the network and that might work for you. So if you are still not able to connect, let's move to the next step, and that is updating or reinstalling the Wi-Fi drivers. In this case, what we'll do is just open up the start menu and just write for device manager. Just right click on it or just simply click on it and just go to this Wi-Fi and network adapter settings. Here it is. Just open this up. And here is our device driver that we have disabled and re-enabled first. But this time we will update the driver. Just right click on it and click on update driver. So since you are not connected to the internet, you will search on this option, browse my computer for drivers, and click on let me pick from the list of available drivers on my computer, and it will recommend you a couple of drivers that is compatible. Now what you have to do is you have to try a different models every time you install the driver. So just try the first one, second one, third one based on the recommendations it has made. In my case, it has made only 2 recommendations. So I've tried to install that, and after that it's automatically asking me to restart the computer. Just restart the computer and see if it solves the problem. So after restarting the computer, if you have checked that it doesn't work, you have to try reinstalling the different variant, going to the same option of device manager. Just write device manager, come back to this section again, and right click here, click on update driver, and this time browse my computer, let me pick from the list, and just try the second and third driver, whatever is the recommendations, and one of them might work for you. What else you can try is, if it doesn't solve the problem, just go to the device manager again, and this time what we can do is just right click here on the network adapters. I'm not doing it because I have my Wi-Fi perfectly working, but if it is not, what you can do is just right click, and this time you can uninstall this device. And after that, when you restart the computer, obviously the network will not show altogether. Just go to the device manager again and click on scan for hardware changes. And what this will do is this will automatically detect an other device driver that you can then install. So it will be a completely new version of it. And especially if you know your computer model and make, you can go online and just try to download that driver from the internet. Obviously not in your laptop, but in some other PC or laptop. Just download the relevant driver and that might work for you. After that, the next method is just try to do a network reset. Just go to the start menu, click on settings, click on the internet and network, click on advanced network settings, and here you will see a network reset option to reset all networks. But before doing the network reset, just remember that this will remove then reinstall all the network adapters and set the networking components back to their original settings. That means that if you have asked the password of a specific network adapter or a virtual switch, you might need to ask them again, or you need to note it somewhere. So just remember of that it will completely reset all the networks, VPN client software and virtual switches. So if this is what you want to do, just click on reset now, click yes. And once you have done that, you will see this automatically. You are about to sign in. Windows will shut down in 5 minutes. So you don't have to wait for it. You can just manually do a restart as well. So let me just close and restart my PC. So if that works, that's best. Otherwise, the next method is rolling back or deleting the Wi-Fi driver. Just open the device manager again. So if it is causing you further problems, what you can do is just go to the network adapters, just choose the same network adapter device, right click on it, click on the properties and click on the driver. If the rollback driver option is enabled, you can just click on rollback driver. But since in my case, I haven't installed any particular driver that is different from what is currently installed, so that's why it's not recommending that. So just check off that if you get this option. Alright, the next thing that you can try is just go to the device manager again. And when we are in here, let me just go to the same area, network adapters. And this is my driver. So what we can do is just right click here and click on uninstall device. So the next time after that, when you restart your PC, what you can do is just go to the network adapters and just right click here, click on scan for hardware changes, and it will automatically recommend you the latest hardware change with the recommended driver. So you should install that, and that should solve the problem as well. Now the next method is we will just go to the settings. Let's go to the network and internet and click on advanced network settings. And after that, just click on the Wi-Fi. Next to it is this drop down. Just click on that and click on this more adapter options where you see this edit option. Just click on that. After that, just search for this Internet Protocol version 4. Just click on that, click on the properties and make sure both of them are selected to obtain DNS server address automatically. So if it is set to some manual IP address, you have to turn this to automatic and click OK. And once you click OK, then search for IPv6. Just go to the properties and do the same thing. If it is set to manual, you have to set it to automatic, and that's it. Make sure you set it both of them to automatic. After that, just close out of here and just try to restart your PC to make this effective, and that should work for you. So these are all the methods that should work for you, or any one of them might work for you. But the final method or the next step is the power flush. So not only it resolves the Wi-Fi or network related problems, it also resolves the Bluetooth problems as well. But we will share this in a later video because that involves restarting the PC, and I'll show you all the steps by making a video of it. So if these all methods are unable to work for you, just comment down below and I will make the power flush video for you. Anyways, the final method is if you have an external wireless Wi-Fi device which supports the Wi-Fi, what you can do is just try to plug it in. And as you can see here, we have inserted two Wi-Fis. It will show you two Wi-Fis. After that, just try connecting it with the second one, which is the external Wi-Fi. Just try to connect with the one, and even after that, if you remove that completely, it will still able to connect with your original Wi-Fi. It's weird, but it works many times because the network related settings are stuck at some point. When you connect an external Wi-Fi, it is automatically able to correct the previous Wi-Fi as well. So in my case, I just connected it with the second one, and as you can see, the first one is also connecting now. So that's some of the ways how you can fix the can't connect to this network error on Windows 11. Just try this by yourself, and I will see you in the next one.